Fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom all over the world, we greet you in the name of Chukwu Okike Abiama. We greet you in the name of Onye Bineli Igwe Ogodeyana Bunane. Lovers of freedom, you are welcome. Freedom, you are welcome to our live broadcast today from Biafran land. This is the Biafran Radical Freedom TV. Please join us. As you join us, please endeavor to click on the like button. Endeavor to click on the like button because Lekon one name, thank you. And also you try to share it because this is a red alert and we cannot afford to play it down as if it is a joke, because it is no joke. Barrister lawyer Jimako have cried out again. Onyendu's life is not assured as we speak. You know, all along it has been Maxwell that do cry. You know, why nobody takes the cry from Maxwell serious is because Maxwell sometimes exhibits all this busybody attitude. So, but this time, it is a serious matter. It is a very serious matter this time because Barrister Ejimako has emphasized, on this particular issue. Our supreme leader's life is not assured. We don't know exactly what it is they are doing to our supreme leader. What is his crime? The man whom even the court of the enemy set free. They have decided to inject all manner of things to him, because whenever they restrict people from seeing him, including his brothers, his family, they don't allow anybody to see him. For days now, Aloy Ejimako, our attorney, who is both the personal counsel to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and to the entire movement that is seeking to free the people of Biafra from the oppressor's hand. He is crying out. I am trying to share it to different IPOB platforms. Please, I am obliging you. I am pleading with you to share to different IPOB platforms. We need to share, please, so that many people will have access to this. We need to share. Now our work to share, please. Our work. I am not asking you to give me a gift card now. I am not saying if you have, don't give. But if you don't have, hey, please, all of us will manage now. So we don't need to stress anybody's pocket. What is important to us is freedom. Let us continue to manage until Biafra comes. If it come out for you, it's okay. That one is additional. Assalamu alaikum. Acid, you're welcome. I greet you. If you come in peace, you are welcome. If you don't, you are not welcome. Please. Thank you. The letter from our attorney, Aloy Ejimako. First of all, he wrote to debunk the assertion because nobody have seen Mazen Nnamdi Kanu for many days. So some of the Nzama people who may not really be involved in the sale and who may not have enjoyed from the proceed of the sale of our supreme leader, they began to raise alarm. You know, they are very clueless in anything that has to do with this freedom. So their only way, due to their cluelessness, is to raise alarm. Because their fold have not received any information and will never receive any information from the whereabouts of our leader, Supreme Leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, because Caro White, whom they have been using to get information from our leader, and then they feed the Foolani, the Janjaweed. Now, that one is no more allowed. So that one now go around, you know, gossiping with Delilah. So, which is not why we are here today. So they can keep on doing their gossiping while we do the freedom. We must take this information today. Anything that has to do with this Nnamdi Kanu's legal battle, if it is not coming from our Supreme Barrister Aloy Ejimako, because it is only Aloy Ejimako and his council that are in charge of anything that has to do with IPOB and Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's legal matters. So anything that is not coming from Barrister Aloy Ejimako regarding the freedom of the indigenous people of Biafra from the legal perspective from home, and with the freedom of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu as regards to this legal battle, it is fake. It is fake. Know you that it can only come from the Barrister Aloy Ejimako, or it is fake. Because the IPOB zombies, I am getting this from one of our brothers. IPOB zombies are busy peddling disinformation, rumors that will discredit what we are doing. So if anything concerning the legal battle is not coming from Aloy Ejimako, from home, it is fake. If anything about the freedom of the oppressed people of Biafra, if it is not coming from the Prime Minister Biafran Republic government in exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa, it is fake. So these are the only authorities you can get information either from the struggle or from the legal tussle at home. So know you that anything outside this is fake. Then it is from the monkeys of the political pressure group that the zoo instituted to deceive our people and get us divided. So thank you as you take this information. Now, Aloy Ejimako, our attorney, the attorney to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and to the indigenous people of Biafra, is stating without any kind of contradiction that the information that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, he gave a public clarification. So the news alert to the public that he is giving to the public hereby to take it from him that anything that you hear before regarding the viral rumor that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has been released and or that he has been found in Kenya or anything like that, you should disregard it. That the leader of millions of people, which ranges to almost 90-something million people, cannot gain his freedom, and the length and breadth of the world is not quaking. that the world we must know. The world must feel it. It will be all over mainstream media. Global news will carry it that the leader of the incarcerated, the oppressed people of Biafra is released. The incarcerated leader of the oppressed people of Biafra is released. That it will not be a roadside news. No, it must be very wide. So after he has said that, the other information that he released is that the leader of the oppressed people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, has not been allowed to see anybody. The DSS has barred every person that is close to anybody at all, to see Nnamdi Kanu. And he said this is not, it's not anything to take easy. It's not a thing to take like it is. You should not take it with kid glove. He said it's a very serious concern that he don't know what they may be doing with our leader. He don't know what exactly they are doing with him that will make them to, you know, bar everybody from coming close to, from having contact with him. And our people now in different comment sections are beginning to say that they are injecting very harmful substances to our leader. And maybe they have blown some powders to get him unconscious so that he will not know what they do to him. Because he said that our different comments now, after this comment, after this statement from Aloy Ejimako, different comments from different social media platforms are suggestive of something bad, something very harmful could be going on. And that it should not be taken with kid glove. So I know I have to read the press statement. I have to read the press release that captured this. Press release, 14th October. What is today's date? So that you know, it's not, we are not trying to read or tell you about the one they cried about some 2 weeks ago or 1 week plus ago. This is a fresh one. So this is what they do from time to time. So people are suggesting that they want our supreme leader to cry gradually, and that maybe each time they want to do this, they spread some things. They inject some substances. They maybe like powder in that room, which will make him unconscious, that he will not know what they do to him, such that when he sees his counsel, he will not complain to them because he is ignorant of what actually happened to him. Okay, so this is it. Press release on 14th October 2024 by Aloy Ejimako. ROE, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Sub, the DSS has isolated Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from all visitors. We continue. Today, 14th October 2024, in violation of the subsisting orders of court, the State Security Services, DSS, or SSS, blocked the legal team of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from seeing him when we went to its headquarters in Abuja on a routine visitation to him, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, pursuant to court order visitation regimen. It will be recalled that the DSS has not allowed any visitors to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu since his last court appearance on 24th September 2024, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had demanded the recusal of Justice Binta Murtala Nyako from his case. Since 24th of September till today, since 24th of September till today, so that you know the gravity. You should know how serious we should take this. This is something very, very serious. It is now becoming increasingly clear. Please, before I continue, go to that last paragraph. Not just only the legal counsel that has been barred from seeing him, all visitors, including his family members, because they feel that he has not had serious mental torture. So why they torture him, like many people suggested or suspected, why they torture him mentally, emotionally, they also administer substances that could be very, very harmful to him, that nobody knows exactly what substance it is. Now I continue. It is now becoming increasingly clear that this last unconstitutionality emanating from the DSS has a direct nexus to Nnamdi Kanu's successful recusal of Justice Nyako Binta, even as the recusal was subsequently vacated by the Chief Judge to the Federal High Court, Abuja. You get what he said here? That after that recusal was successful by Justice Binta Nyako herself accepting the offer from Nnamdi Kanu by recusing herself, the judge, the chief judge in the High Court, Abuja Federal High Court, upturned it, insisting that Justice Binta Nyako must continue with Onyendu's case. I continue. We wish to go on. We wish to go on the record to recall that in the recent past, when the DSS had also violated terms of the court order, court-ordered visitations, we levied applications before the Federal High Court to enforce its compliance, but the applications have to this day not been scheduled for hearing. This anomaly leaves the uncanny impression that the DSS is above the law or even above the Constitution and the court itself. You can see that this is where people are telling you to continue to stay. A country where a department that is created by the state, by government, is now above the law, above the government, above the constitution of the land. That should be the guiding principle that should direct whatever happens, how people live, what happens to people, how to safeguard the right of people. Everything about the people of that state is the duty of the constitution to shed the light. Now we are told, as it is clear and real, evident, that the DSS now is above the law, above the Constitution. So what else do you want to see before you know that this kind of human society is no more obtainable? It's no more, you cannot afford staying here again. We wish to go on the record to recall that in the recent past, when the DSS had also violated terms of the court ordered visitations, before now they have always, done this because they were up to something. We levied applications before the Federal High Court to enforce the compliance, but the applications have to till upon this day not been scheduled for hearing, let alone being enforced. Now, this anomaly leaves the uncanny impression that the DSS is above the law. So, if the application cannot be enforced, it is not even heard in the court, let alone being enforced. So, how do you expect to get justice? To get justice from this kind of system? The DSS should know that one of the reasons for the court-ordered visitations is for Nnamdi Kanu Nnamdi Kanu's relatives and the lawyers to occasionally interact with him and have proof of his life and well-being. Thus, now that the DSS has totally blocked all access to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, one might ask, what is the DSS hiding? Is Mazen Nnamdi Kanu hell and hearty? Aloy Ejimako is being soft. He don't want to, say it the way they will maybe begin to go after him. That's why he's asking, is Nnamdi Kanu okay? Instead of him, being brutal, but of course, you don't expect him to do that. What is it they are hiding? There is something very fishy they are doing to the health of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. There is something they are doing. There is something like people have suggested on different comment sections that they are injecting something very, very harmful because they want him to die slowly. Are we going to allow this system that you have seen that is not working? It is a deliberate attempt. That is why I am going to play Barrister Darlington and his conversation again in one of the televisions. Now, when you know this is the situation, when you know this is the situation, there is no front going, there is no back going. Do you then now want Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to die in this situation? Do you want us to just be rigmaroling there? We are going to court, we are going to court. And you know that they are intentionally doing this to make sure that these things they are injecting will get into his bone marrow so that there will be no reversal to it. You want us to stay forever. When you know that there is only one solution which is allowed, which is obtainable everywhere in the world. If you get your freedom as quickly as possible, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, it is both conventional and the legal practice, international law. That is it. Once your freedom comes, and every political prisoner in the government, in the hand or in the custody of the state that you are vying to go away, to break away from, automatically the international law takes full effect immediately. The state where you are carving away from immediately brings these people out. And if anything happens to them, they will bear the consequence. If anything, any scratch on the health of these political prisoners. That is why, if you continue to listen to different things, different comments, I will not have the time. I will not have the time to be reading all the comments because they are so countless. And Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said something before he was adopted. Now, I will want to...
We have come to do what the class of 67 to 70 couldn't do very gallantly, of course. We have come to commence a war that will last forever.
You see, we are not talking of him on YouTube.
That is one thing you must understand. Once we commence, we never ever stop. If we have to fight a war for 1,000 years, so be it.
Please, YouTube, we are not talking about violence.
Never ever stop until Biafra comes. All our enemies will hunt them down. We are all over the world. Do you understand that? Over 80 countries of the world and counting.
YouTube, please, we are discouraging anything that is violence. Now, we are discouraging. We are not here for disinformation. I am giving this disclaimer. Please, no disinformation, no violence encouragement. So thank you. We are only, reviewing or analyzing videos from veterans of in the struggle to freedom of mankind in this part of the world. Before
88 at the last count. There is nowhere we cannot find Biafrans. If we deploy our intellect, our scientific know-how, if we deploy everything that we know to the pursuit of this very glory from heaven,
there is no how we can go into this total, unrelenting, without reserve, that we will not get this. And that is the only hope you have now. The kind of intimidation that we have continued to receive from this Foolani Janjaweed, the kind of oppression, if this continue, you will be in your house one day. because they now walk through these people you call your governors. As long as you keep allowing these things to happen, they will keep on enforcing themselves on you as their leaders. As we are talking the liberation of the oppressed people in Africa, waiting Foolani still do now. Okay, this is distraction anyways. Maybe towards the end of the video, I will the program, I will answer this Abe ranking. You know, people answer different names because they are not known. It's okay. So Abe, you just listen, keep listening. If you are enjoying it, if you are not enjoying it, you find your way, okay? All right, now, what the Supreme Leader is telling you here is that there is no how you will remain in this kind of arrangement and you expect a freedom. As long as you keep allowing this kind, all this Soludo, you see what they are doing, what Soludo is doing. Talks, touts, hooligans to oppress the people every day. In the program I just did some hours ago, okay, I have not edited to post it, you will see what Soludo is doing. In as long as you allow these people to impose themselves on us as our leaders, because you allow that thing they call election, that shenanigan they call election, and as long as you keep allowing yourself to stay in this arrangement, they will always prevail, because you have given them the legality to function. The elections that you have here, you will never produce the will of the people. The people's mandate will never come up. And as long as it will never be the will of the people, anybody who have his way there will always make sure that the people that protect him, that is the Foolani Janjaweed, because they own the EFCC, they own all the institutions, you know. They use it at will. Anyone that is in their blacklist will never survive. Anyone that is in their good book, and being in their good book is that you must always do what pleases them. And you will do everything possible to hold the country one. So no matter how it goes against your people, it doesn't concern them. They do everything to maintain their unity, their friendship with the Foolani. It's what happened in any part of Biafra. That is why these people, no matter how you cry, it doesn't concern them. You will build, they are telling you, oh, Akuruno, go take your investment home, take your investment to Igbo land. Oh. And they see every day that governors pull people's buildings down every day, anyhow, anytime they wish. And you go to court and you come out with nothing. Today we are talking about how our Supreme Leader has been held there and how he has been treated with disdain. Nobody has been allowed to see him against the court judgment. This is the thing you see. You followed what happened 2 days or a day ago. Very Dark Man case and Femi Falana and what they call Bobby Risky. Everything they had, just within how many days judgment came. Why can't they give judgment? This is getting 4 years. They go to court, they come out, they go to court, they come out every day. They can't indict him. The 9 different courts, different judgments have favored this man. It is your own court that is doing this, that is passing this judgment. So why not allow the will of the court prevail? And people are told that the court is the last hope of the common man. So if the court can no longer serve as the last hope of the common man, of what use is the state? Because why we have the state and the government, which is the tool for having the state work, why do we then have the government? Because the state of nature that man was before we came into this modern state system is just to make sure there is no extreme use of power by individuals, so that the situation of where the stronger man can deal with the lower person as he pleases. These things are now, that is why we say, Thomas Hobbes said, man is brutal, wicked, nasty, solitary. So to make sure that these things doesn't continue, man has to have a state and have a government that will serve the state to deliver good and deliver dividends of the statehood, the democracy in the state. So now, since Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is this treated, the barristers are crying they have not seen him today. What now do you want to do? All of you that are saying, let us take it easy. This is not the approach to take. Since you have seen that now they are doing anything they please with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, people, the barristers are saying they don't know what they are doing with him, that they bar people from seeing him. Since 24th of September till today, he has not been allowed to see anybody. They do anything they please with him. Slowly, maybe he'll be paying slowly there. So, like you guys see, some of the idiots that are coming here uninvited to vomit their trash, which go to say or show the kind of animals they are. Look at some idiots using unexisting names to be in the social media because they are so ashamed of whom they are. They know that they are idiots. They know that they are morons. That is why they, use names that doesn't exist. Who made our supreme leader our leader? You can see that these are the people. How do we share territorial boundary or share a state? Exist with animals like this? All right, let us continue. YouTube. Some people are coming here to interrupt what we are doing, so we are not happy that they are interrupting what we are doing. So thank you. Lovers of freedom, we must continue. We must continue. Okay, it's all right. We have tried to expunge some of those ones. Okay, brother, thank you. You're welcome. Triple Opa. You're welcome if you are here for good. Now, since this is the situation, you have tried this judgment every day. It is, story. Do you think leaving that man to perish there is the option? Has that man not sacrificed a lot for the whole of the Biafran race, the Biafran people? So why are you comfortable enjoying your comfort? You are enjoying your comfort, and you want Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to remain there? Oh, my brother, thank you. Yes. So like our brother just said here, Stephen just said, yes, we cannot allow our brother to buy there. Onyendu is too important to us. We cannot allow him. A lot of people have shown concern, have tried to, we cannot allow that man. The situation, there is no hope in that part of the world. There is no hope. Everybody is complaining. Everybody is complaining the economic war, hunger, starvation. People are even becoming in the area no matter. Yet they tell you, this freedom, a lot of people still try to discourage us. Yes, Chukwu Kikabiama will always save him no matter what they do to him. My brother, thank you. That is simple. Francis Ekeke. That is justice. Anyways, it's not everybody that I will reply in a very bad manner. Your name is Johnson King. Well, I don't know if you are open-minded to receive the truth, or you are already decided on what you want to believe? Tell me if you want me, so that I will not be wasting my effort to tell you what is really happening there. So, since you are not complaining, since you are not replying, Jason King, if you reply, then I will come back to tell you. If you reply that you want to know what is happening. So, our fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom all over the world, these people who distract us, some of them who are answering these names, they could be even Biafrans, but maybe for one reason or the other, they are hiding. They are hiding. Yes, they are Nigerian scammers. They are hiding their identity to comment on different platforms. Okay, so we will not allow ourselves to be distracted by what they do or say. I want to play what Darlington from Darlington's station
was let off the hook, discharged and acquitted. So what is delaying Nnamdi Kanu's case? Since you know you cannot win this case against him, why are you delaying the matter?
That's a very big question.
Yes.
What exactly is delaying this
I'm
case?
telling you,
Why the back and forth?
Yes.
Why the back and forth? If they have evidences against him, why don't you present it and accelerate?
Are you hearing that? And this is a barrister. Why the back and forth? This is 4 years clicking. 4 years clicking. Somebody is suffered without conviction. He's not convicted, yet he has served a situation worse than jail term. Why do you want people to live in this kind of political arrangement? I'm asking you. Is it because you are not the one that is treated this way? Is it because you have your brother still getting some stipend from our national wealth? The Biafran wealth, the land of Biafra is so rich. That same way, every part of this arrangement, the Yoruba people, they have riches too. Every part of this first arrangement called Nigeria have some things to develop and be rich. There is nothing bad about splitting this arrangement so that everybody will go home and develop themselves. Look at what they call this. Look at justice system. I just told you that Femi Falana's case, just within some few days, he got justice was given, judgment was given. Now, why is 4 years still counting? We don't have any tangible thing. Why the back and forth? That is what Darlington is asking.
The
What
trial.
are you telling me? We have two other cases. Dasuki, until today.
Sambo Dasuki.
Did you see him in court? Until they asked him to go.
Exactly.
And Mustafa.
Darius Ishaku too.
One of them. They have been let go. So what is delaying Nnamdi Kanu's case? So anybody who is telling you that Nnamdi Kanu refusing is a lie. We have not had anything from the federal government.
All right, Barry.
They believe that when they break Nnamdi Kanu's spirit in detention, maybe he will now do one thing or the other. They will now hold something against him.
Okay, did you hear this? I said earlier, there are two things involved. It is either of them is playing out or both of them are playing out. Why they keep Mazen Nnamdi Kanu there longer, of course, that one we already know. It's established. They just want to break him. Breaking him in that he will get there, he will be there and tired, and one day he will accept their offer. And they will free him. Upon the freedom, then some people who will be very angry, who are Biafrans, who have been in these pursuits, they will maybe use their hands to buy him or something like that. Or secondly, or they are injecting some substance like people are suggesting, or people are suggesting, or are assuming. They are injecting some substance to get him gradually quiet. And that's just the gaskia. Then, since this is true, I am also asking Darlington. I am also asking Darlington, because Darlington is still talking, although I don't have anything to indict him. I'm asking some other people who are defending Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. but are still saying like, maybe we can make Nigeria work. And they know that nothing, they know that deep down inside them, they know that nothing will ever work. So why are they doing that? Why do you think that this man has not gotten justice till today? No, why do you think he's going to get the justice tomorrow? Or do you just want him to buy there because he eh? When you know that there is a solution, there is nobody that does not know this solution. Every person that has ever gone to school, even in your first degree, even if you are not a political scientist per se, you know that every political prisoner who is held captive in the state wherein a new state is being bettered, that upon freedom, upon these people getting their freedom, it is under obligation, not under plea, under obligation for that state that they are carving out from, where they are getting this freedom from, to bring out every political prisoner in their custody. This is not negotiable. They are under mandate to produce all prisoners, all political prisoners in their custody. In fact, all prisoners, not even whether or not they are political, that are from that country that is being bettered from them. Everybody that is a prisoner in that place, first of all, the political prisoners will go. Then as long as they demand that all the other prisoners, no matter their crime, they are to be released. If they are to go into correctional facility, it will be correctional facility of the new state that is born. This message is important. If you are listening to this, I want you to cut it out. I need to emphasize on it. Being that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is this incarcerated, the court case is back and forth. They move, they adjourn, they say this, they say that. The court will say DSS do this, DSS will not do this. They say change cloth. It is like a joke. It is like a joke, and nobody know when this joke is ending. And there are accusations, there are suspicions that these people are injecting substances that are very, very unhealthy on him, and that we are talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on today. There are other Biafrans that are there. And nobody knows when this is ending. The intimidation that you see every day. These people keep on enforcing things you don't want on you. You go, you say, you did not vote to the election, you will not vote. You will not vote. If you did not vote for the election and you refuse to join Biafran movement, somebody must be declared your winner. And that person becomes your leader. You don't have any rights. Anything you do to fight against that person, it becomes violence. You can be a terrorist. You can be tagged a terrorist. If you refuse to go for the only freedom you need, you will remain under them. They will remain your leaders, even though they are not leaders. Their will prevail on you. Whatever they say, they declare, whatever is their policy will be binding on you. Are you understanding it? The suffering, the incarceration, the injustice, the poor justice system, the justice system that is lopsided, the kind of economic policies that is totally against you, it will continue to prevail. Don't you know when the federal government was taking from the what do you call it? From the the state, that's Nigerian domiciliary account, to patronize those of the Foolani extraction business like Dangote, let's be specific. And when Innocent, it is something that is open in the newspapers. Innocent was angry, threatened that he will pull and push this business to Ghana. Don't you see the policies they use to buy all the businesses of Igbo people? The person that is projecting Peter Obi, this is Obasanjo. His own was even the worst. So if they succeed in giving you Peter Obi, they will continue to give this kind of policies. So it is only people maybe that Peter will be like that he will allow. And you should be also aware that Peter Obi never supported anything Igbos. I am deviating, right? Going to Peter Obi. Let me go away from there. But I have mentioned that now. So if Nnamdi Kanu stay there, no amount of cry. As long as they tell you they are going to court, you fold your hands, they are going to court. And you know that nothing good is coming out from the court. And if they come and tell you they are done it, Emmanuel, there is nothing you will do. And we are telling you that there is only one solution. The solution is that as you get your freedom, everybody that is a political prisoner in the state where you are going away from will, as a matter of demand, necessity, under the states they are going away from, Nigeria is under obligation to produce every man, every woman, everything that is breathing that belongs to this new state. Especially those who are political prisoners. I don't know why. Is it difficult for you to understand what I mean? If you refuse to end this, if you refuse to support this, if you continue to be distracted by those people who are benefiting from the error in the system, from those who are enjoying the spoils of the system, if you continue to listen to their propaganda that they are telling you, oh, when you sit at home, hunger will be, and you forget that they do that to deceive you, you will be to blame. Posterity will not forgive you. This man, Nnamdi Kanu, has suffered for all of us. He has suffered for all of us. When those people tell you, hey, don't do it like that, ask them, how do they want you to do it? Foolani have come to our communities and buy our people. They are handicapped. They can't do anything. Ask that man, can he go, even as a governor, can he go to Kanu State and buy any human being there? Even if it is a madman in the street. Can you go to Kanu State and buy somebody? And Foolani is coming to your land and buy your people. Na allow munu. You do not. And when boys Oye rise up to speak, they tell you no. Before you know it, they will arrest them. They will tell you, no, bring them, hand them to police. And just that day or the next day, that person will be taken to some good, comfortable hotel. They shop for that Fulani person. Shopping, no, somebody that has buy somebody, they take him to the wonderful boutique in the state. They shop for that person and escort. They will give that person escort to go back to the Fulani land. We have become less than human. We have been treated less than human. Thank you, my brother. God bless you. God bless you. Biology class. Brother, again, I made that biology class. Where will they watch? Now you? Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. Let me know what this one is saying. Okay, thank you. Okay, 119. It's a Monday of all right. Now you can see why we are crying. If we remain docile like this, that man, if we all, thank you, happy man, thank you, my brother, happy man, come to that point where we need to tell ourselves the truth. Wow, brother, really. That program where you are a very good teacher. When in the comment section, people tell you are really a good teacher. Wow. You are a university lecturer for real. That's good because you are really good. You are really good in teaching. Yes. Yeah. Hopeless Uzodimba. Yes. Why they don't want you to buy hopeless Uzodimba for now? If I can make them happy in for now, and they know her around. Yes, like you said, to avoid escalation, but it's not avoiding the escalation just for nothing. Any so and here about freedom. Every day that we keep stepping up. Every day we keep stepping up. Before now, ụdị igwe a na-apịa bụrụ ụdị igwe a na-apịazi akwụmụ na afụgo ụdị igwe a na-apịazi the igwe that defies odeshi. The igwe a na-apịa na bụ the only igwe that defies odeshi. Isi na igwe odeshi pụta apịa gị igwe ahụ ochie ịghọtago. That is the igwe a bụ apịa odeshi a confess ya na Jesus Christ bụ ka ndị ụka na-ekwu. Now you understand what I mean. We don't want that level of escalation because when we find nature. Yes. And also, if you notice, a lot of people weren't following Onyendu. People were following Onyendu massively. But the day Otinyere, the area of defense, a lot of people that was even, because some people were like, nah, you can't keep on duping them mother, neighboring them mother, neighboring them mother like that, or protest, green flag, So don't do that. These people are coming to our farmlands. I may protest, It is to go to our farmlands, Ebehano, and flush them off. And they don't do that with the Ota and the Mba. Oh, so they need to be confronted with. So the moment Onyendu adopted that was when our PM came in. Because our PM is not a man that believes in, he's a military officer. And Obi. So he's not a man that believes in Akromaka protests and no. He is way too big than that. When Asari Dokubo was with us, he said it. At least I am a very honest person. There was a time his brain was functioning well. It is when he started abusing Nkurummiri. The thing now he become very people, as in people from even his community now look down on him. He was once a strong man. That's the truth. So, but when he messed himself totally, that's why the spirit began to depart. And you see, he don't have any strong man again with him. So you see him now, he became a social media content creator. Because those real men that are still men, they don't come to talk. They don't come to bluff on the social media. If you want them to talk, if you go to find their trouble, they will answer you. You see when Tompolo came to do what he did with us, he don't believe in talking. So he believe in what he can do, he do it. And some people, when I told them Tompolo is supporting what we are doing, we can't just, because it appeared just to save him because he is playing one kind of card. You get why? So, but let us do our thing. When it's time, if he feels it's time for him to do the one he feels he can do. But that particular program he did last month, it was for, he said his father is coming this year and the freedom of our people is coming. That we must be liberated. That is one thing I want all Biafran people to follow up. Tompolo did not just say that. He wants everybody to wake up. There are our brothers who are in the military, in the Nigerian military. They are waiting for the good time because they don't want to be, there are reasons. That might not be the best decision. But when the chips are down, everybody has half and near. So we need to get serious. There are people that they better buy than to point gun at Omunneha, who are in that Zuami. And all of them, they don't come. They sort their way. They sort their way. Instead, they prefer to pay money. Sometimes, here with the Ozi. So now, let us focus on Ifibia. If we understand this message today, it will help us. Everybody needs to come. The issue of freedom we first of all need to turn out. Then anything we have, we commit. We need to commit our resources. Unu na-afụ nke ndị mmadụ na-eweta eweta na a na-eyuzi ọfụma. Before they blackmailed him, no, they ego ndị bịa ka na ebe ha na-ekwu ya now. Because see, they play, they show. People are seeing results. Now, like the one of the anomaly that came to comment here now that I booted out. They don't know that Blackmail cannot stop Azwano Kpaiying as a prime minister. Blackmail cannot stop him. His skin is too thick. That was why Onyendu know. Onyendu said, Simon, you are going to take this struggle to the other dimension. You are the one. Because Nyawabo Onyendu might not have the mind to do certain things that freedom requires. Asigina, ije freedom abro, ije freedom be ije let us go. And ije let us go abro ije ofu onye. Inu hara let us go. Wanne obrozo ofu onye na eje ya be ije. Na people they involve. Oh, a lot of people is involved. Let us go. Obro ije ofu onye. You need to understand it. That is a popular saying amongst Biafran people. Inu hara let us go. Obrozo ije ofu onye. Yatago. Now, what we are saying is that for you that are discouraging people who are doing this, you are a vigilante, you are that. Foolani na abịakwa egbu ndị bụ unu, a na-abịa your village. You are going to other people's village to preach them because governors paid you. And you are boasting, they paid you, they are giving you mbo. They paid you, you go there, you cause chaos there, you tell people that it is the IPOB people that are causing detention. And let me also tell you, fellow Biafrans, we are not here to tell you that it is not possible that there are one or two persons who are in our struggle that have ever done something bad. When we were in using the ESN, hunger made a lot of our boys to misbehave. And not all of them have stopped. Ebe kanonaka for ndị agbabubeho. Ebe kanonaka for ha. And imagona ebe eji that time. That was what the movement can afford that time. So ebe ha jide na abo ebe and abekwu imenyekwu ife ọjọọ mgbe onye ndu na-edu ha n'iyi ọ sị onye ọbụla yuzuri ha mebe ife ọjọọ na ya egbu ya. Na onweghị ọgwụ n'ọgwụ ya protect nwe ya. So Nokahamana may abstain from ime ihe ọjọọ. Then some of them, hunger forced them into doing this thing. Mboromiri Ruago once did a video and said that when he was blaming Nnamdi, that Nnamdi refused to bring out fund to take care of these people, not knowing that it was the criminals in the DOS that he was serving. Now it was much later that he noticed. So now Nnamdi, I don't know exactly if she's totally innocent, but she is significantly innocent. So now, these funds we are talking about, hunger, and they were promised that they will be taken care of every month. Everybody that is sacrificing that much needs to be taken care of. Stipend, yes, even if it's not full salary. So now these men are sacrificing. They were hungry, so sometimes they go out of the normal profession. And because of that, they violated the IOR. And a lot of them, and always something there about Ihojo. Ibido maybe Fojo, because of fast money comes from Ihojo. So it's difficult to stop. So sometimes it's not as if I don't blame them. I blame more those criminals in the DOS that told them if you don't want to do it, it's a volunteer. It's a volunteer. All of you know when they said it. They were saying it every of their program. It's a volunteer thing. If you don't want to do it again, come out of the forest. Chinas and one slave. So now, when you see this thing going on like this, and somehow, some people in our own Biafran Liberation Army, there must be one person or two who might have been tempted to doing one thing. But the thing is, everybody knows that it is not the practice of the Biafran Liberation Army. So if you see in your community that one person, and you are sure this person is from Biafran Liberation Army, you cannot, as a Biafran person, take Biafran people an offense to the Foolani people to treat. It is our people. We have a government. You must report, and not when you just report we will indict, because we know that the zoo is capable of doing anything. They can pay you to give false witness against our people, our men, and because of that, we will not take anything you say the way you say it. If you say Mr. Okeke, Mr. Okafo has left the normal profession of the Biafran Liberation Army, that he has abused power or has used it to intimidate people in this community, make sure we do program every day. Make sure you communicate it to any of the members of the Biafran Liberation, the Biafran government in exile. Make sure our PM he comes online every week, and the members of the media men are online every now and then. So if you don't have any private contact, bring it online. Then there is a committee that looks into abuse by men, by the armor bearers of the Biafran land. Any day they abuse power or they use this wrongly, there is a committee that takes, so make the complaint and we will investigate in our way. Our PM is very useful. He is very used to Yana Miro the Namma. He's very used to, if the committee don't do the thorough job, our PM can easily go to the mirror and see what happened truly. He told you that we don't do freedom with Anyocha. Freedom with you don't go to Kpaiying because if there is something. The toad does not run in the day for nothing. It is either the toad is pursuing something or the something is pursuing the toad. You understand it? That is why we are fortified. We will not do anything unjust. Because you may give false witness, false allegation against somebody, which is something very common in our land. And you expect we execute, we will not do that. That was done so much in the Zama. They did a lot of that. They pushed Onyendu. They gave false witness against. They bore false witness against many people who meant good, and that is why we, like me, I championed the campaign. There was a time within early this year when even mid this year, in our fold in the autopilot, some of us were beginning to they call out our own so easily. They were so quick to say this one is Sabo, this one is Sabo, this one is Sabo, and I didn't hesitate to tell a lot of them. I did some number of programs, and I chatted some people privately, those who I could. This is not the right way. You don't begin to call people Sabo because of anything you just see, and you did not do your thorough investigation. You now begin to, blackmail your own brothers. So if we must succeed, we must make sure we use love. We must apply love, because if we are using love, it is difficult to get us divided. If anybody is sense somebody is doing something bad, investigate it very well. You don't use just the first time. You don't use first time to just conclude. So let us continue, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom. We are saying here that time has come when we just need to tell ourselves that very blunt and hard truth. Going to court is good. Our barristers now, not Caro White, and our barristers now, especially Barrister Aloye Jimako and some others in his council, we trust some of them very well. So we also applaud all their commitment They have shown they are masters in the field of law. But when you are a guru in this field and the system which is supposed to reflect your expertise is so fraudulent, the injustices in the system will not allow anything good come out of what we are doing. Well, we don't expect you, being that you are still serving here, to come out openly, but it is time for you to begin to support, because we notice that you, particularly Aloy Ejimako, you love Mazen Nnamdi Kanu so much. Also, Maxwell Okpara, Mandela, other councils there, other councils in your own team. Nemeke Jofo, I must mention you. Why will I forget to mention you? Other councils, all the councils there, most of you love Mazen Nnamdi Kanu as a person. You are not just acting as you are just defense counsel. Why I single out Ejimako is that there is this unique. I see it is very natural. He has this natural burden. He feels this whole struggle himself. So it's high time all of you, everybody that has hoped on the activities of the court to release our leader, you have seen that this hope is dashed. We don't need to paint it. What is left for us right now? And you see, our Supreme Leader also don't want to accept anyhow option as a political solution. So, are we going to allow him to buy there? No, we cannot. God forbid, we cannot. We must not. Support the struggle. When we have programs, share it. Tell your brother, your friend who is a Biafran person, from Ijo, from Shekiri, from Oron, from those other middle belt parts who are part of us, from Igodo, from Ibibio, from Efik, from every part of Biafran land, from Igbo land. Those that have not yet joined, that you know, convince them it is our collective responsibility. And we need a very quicker response. We must do everything possible. Your resources are needed. You cannot, there is no organization that functions very well without funding. You need to bring your fund. You need to bring your resources. Simon Ekpa is rich on his own. He is not hungry. He's not going to eat your money. Bring your resources. You are seeing the one that other people whom you are watching are contributing. You are seeing the result. How much more when you bring more? Bring more. Bring more. We are pushing. We need the numbers. Vote if you have not voted. Yes, we have voted up to 40-something million to 50 million. We need more votes because we are more in numbers. Thank you, my brother Clement Stephen. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Jason King. Tell me, brother, what exactly has IPOB done in the last dozen of years that has progressed your cause? If we get Biafra, we will cannibalize each other as IPOB has done. IPOB is the problem. Well, your tone now doesn't seem the tone of a total enemy. But who am I to know? But I will also answer you. When you mention IPOB, you should be courageous enough to distinguish. IPOB originally means Indigenous People of Biafra. So, from what you just said, and IPOB, there is IPOB as a movement that is seeking to liberate the Indigenous People of Biafra from the oppressed state of Nigeria. So I don't know the particular IPOB, but let me pick one. IPOB is Indigenous People of Biafra. That is what the acronym means. So if you say that IPOB will cannibalize IPOB, the statement is a contradiction on its whole essence. In its whole essence, it's self-contradicting. So, but if you mean that the IPOB as the movement, you said for dozens of years, and a dozen is 12. A dozen is 12. So if IPOB has been doing what you said, like you just said, for last dozen of years, that will also be wrong. That will also be wrong. When was IPOB created? So you can see that at the end of the day, no, this is not Nana. This is Akpan. So now, my brother, because we are all Africans, so we are still brothers. And even as we are going our separate ways, Oduduwa people are also moving. If you can see the protest, so maybe as time goes on, they will become more serious than they are. So, like you just said here, brother, if you mean that we should stop seeking for our freedom because you feel that maybe some people use maybe some people introduce some kind of violence or bully others in the land, so because of that we will have to jettison our freedom pursuit. You are wrong. Then coming to the issue of those who perpetrate the crime in our land, if you are open-minded to get the truth is this: why we do our freedom pursuance, why we have those who are to protect our land, to fight off the enemy from our land, the governors in our land pay our own brothers, give them, arm them, then they go to all our, when we have this particular uniform, they go to wear the same uniform. Where they want to constitute this nuisance, they wear the uniform that we wear, do videos, say things that will make the Biafran people hate us, then spread the video. Then some Biafran people will begin to ask, is this how we want to give you this freedom? If it is like this, I beg, we no want more. This is exactly what they do. They go to different communities, commit different crimes. Maybe when they see that we do visit this particular community, immediately we live there. They will bring their boys, wear the same kind of cloth we wear. They bully people. Go to Onitsha. I did a program some hours ago. Go to Onitsha and see how they bully people today. Maybe you should come back and watch that program. I will edit it today. I'll make sure I post it today. Then you will see people confessing. It affected people who are close to me. People from my state, they do business in Onitsha. They were bullied. Yes, some Akwa Ibom people, they do business in Onitsha. They were bullied. But some people who want us to be divided will now take it. It's Igbo people, it's Igbo people. Igbo people do. But I will not do that. It's not Igbo people. It is about the same thing that all of us are crying about. All the governors in Biafran land, just like all over Nigeria, they bully the citizens. The Mpama in Enugu went to Nsukka and destroyed some structures at the market square because that part of state did not vote him. Then they asked him, he said he want to side project there. That is the kind of bully we keep on receiving. It is people that have those businesses. When people want to sit down on Monday to, force a way of telling the government, a protest to the government to release our leader. The governor, that same governor, is the one that is always in the forerunner to campaign against the sit at home. They tell you that he impoverishing people by sitting at home. So, what freedom exactly are you fighting? Jason King. Okay, brother, don't be afraid. Put up what you said something, you just withdrew it. Why did you withdraw what you just posted? You don't need to withdraw it. Be bold. Be courageous. You don't need to withdraw what you just posted. It's not necessary. All right, fellow Biafrans, let us continue to advance our freedom cause. Let us advance our freedom cause. What's good? Oh, onye nke abụ onye nke abụ onye o si na ogene bi balalalala euchi onye ọbụla nọ n'internet. Mommy, I'm live, please. We can join and we can join and I'm live. All right, fellow Biafrans, that brother might be sincere. He might be real. He might really think that. That's another thing. Sometimes maybe we just see everybody that come to maybe interrogate us, or sincerely. There are some people who are really sincere. They are told that we are the problem in our land. They are told every bad thing about us. So if you see anyone who is sincere to know what is exactly the problem, the person might come in the way of putting it to you that they are the problem. But you will see the tone he used. From the tone, then you know whether you reply him. So maybe he is sincere. He might not really be an enemy. But normally, no human being will want to support you when you are terrorizing your own people. So because they are told these things, so they believe it. And as long as you did not tell them what is real, what is actually the truth, they will go with it. And they will forever see you as somebody who is against humanity. So that's why sometimes we take time to address them. God bless you, brother. Giorgio KKF. Hello. Laz, right on. Laz, right on. Hey, yeah, mommy, I am on live broadcast. Please. But if you want to join me, then you tell me, then I'll know how to bring you in. All right, fellow Biafrans, this is just it, because the time is fast. It's already fast spent. We are almost 1 hour 20 minutes away. Oh, okay. I should go deeper. All right. So, like those people, why I brought this thing up. I commented on something. I did not touch it deeply. There are some people who are saying Akurono. Simon is not doing it the right. Akurono. The freedom of Nnamdi Kanu. That we are buying our own brothers too. Why we buy this army? We buy our own brothers too. And We have answered them, but they continue to make this comment. They want us to popularize them. That is just it. Because those people, Corona, those people doing a Corona, Igbo, they are deceiving our people. Whose freedom are you really fighting for? Who are the unknown gunmen? Why would anyone believe that you care for your people when your actions are making life actually difficult for them? I don't know. You are taking position this time. You are taking position this time. I don't think you are still sincere about this. Okay, let me share a link. Let me share a link there now. Let me share a link. You click on that link. I will share you link now. Okay, our brother that you just said, if you are really balanced, what you are doing is you just want to, if you are really being real, if you are being real, let me now tell you. I already tried to explain these things. There is nothing like unknown gunmen. We are Biafran Republic government in exile. We don't run unknown gunmen. When you say unknown gunmen, these are people who are not known. You are talking to me now. We are Biafrans. We are known. We have names. We have names. We have faces. We don't support terrorism. We don't support violence. We don't support any kind of inhuman activity. We are civilized people. We are seeking the freedom of our people. Why are you referring to us as unknown gunmen? If enemies come to our land, you see we have a leader. You can see that we have a leader. And our leader is always... You can see that we have a leader. And our leader is always coming forth to own up anything he do. He tells you, this one is nothing like unknown gunmen. There could be people who are called unknown gunmen. The unknown gunmen that were raveled in the Biafran land, at least on different occasions, these people were seen with DSS ID. Their ID. In Imo State, it has happened. You remember when this man, I think the INEC officer that was kpaiyed in Imo State, who kpaiyed him? Who kpaiyed him? This is a man who could have done some shady deeds with the demon there in the state. And maybe unfinished business. Maybe the man did not agree with certain thing. They kpaiyed the man. Whatever you see our leader do, he owns it up. Anybody who comes to kpaiyed Biafran people in Biafran land, he tells you he will not allow it. If he kpaiyed the person, he tells you he did. His men did. And he will tell you, these are Biafran Liberation Army. He said, if you are not comfortable with it, come and fight them back. So who is unknown here? So Mommy Rose, I know you are watching me now. So use this link. You can use this link to come up or to join us. You can use this link to join us. So click the link. I think it will bring you in. Are you getting it? Akuruno is deceit. They are just deceiving our people. What they actually did is that they buy a lot of where there are open free land in Igbo Biafran land. They will go there, they will buy large land, and then they tell people they want to develop there. They may really want to develop there, but they are just doing business. Places that ordinarily a plot of land should be within 600,000. They sell it at 4 million naira. And when you know how many hectares of land they are talking about, and people being that Igbo man want anything development, anything investment. So now because of the money they are making, they tell people to discard Biafra. That Biafra is this, that is better we Akurun or bring the money home, bring it and invest in Biafra in Igbo land. So nobody will maybe Langwa again, Lagos again, invest that money in Biafran land. When this governor pull down these buildings, pull people's houses down, hotels, as Aredo Kobo was just saying it last 4 days ago or something, 4 days or 5 days ago. How Southeast governors, how Southside governors, he mentioned Wikedeo, how they were pulling down people's houses, hotels, and there is nothing you will do about it. There is nothing you will do about it when they... So they are Kuruno now. Who will protect you? They have sold the land to you. They have made their money. Will you tell them to give you their money back? My brother, yes, now. They are using, all they care about is the money they are making. What happens to our people is not their business. It's not, they don't concern themselves about what happens to you. Mommy Rose, are you live? I want to join. I gave you a link to join. So when we keep saying this thing, some people thought it was we are just trying to bluff. This is so you get what I'm saying now. Somebody wants to join. Somebody wants to join us live, but I don't know why. I have given her a link. Are we together now? Are we together now? Hello, Mommy Rose, are you here already? Say hi on the YouTube channel now. Let's see if you are on the channel. Then you know how to come in. Hello. Fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, we need to contribute. What we are doing needs money. Don't listen to propaganda from the enemies of Biafra. Hello from Anambra. Yeah, Richie. Yes, Richie. What part of Anambra are you? Are you from now, please? Do you live in Onitsha? Because I want you to bear witness to what I just said here. The intimidation that Soludo is giving to the Anambra people, especially those living in Onitsha. So I want you to bear witness to it. Am I lying? Okay, in Oka? Yes. The intimidation also applied to Oka. Sometimes they carry people to Oka because the report that come to us, they carry some people to Oka. They will pick you from Onitsha. They will put you in their bus. They keep strolling around with you until they have picked a lot of people. And that is how they extort people every day. Every day. Sometimes they will say you cross road wrongly. Have witnessed this at my work, men market. Good. People, are you seeing it? Where is that guy that was commenting here that was trying to teach us how Biafran land is? Where is he? Come. Sammy, they call it something King. Something King. Come, oh, is it Jason King? Come and see. These are people living in Onisha, in Anambra State, in Oka. They are bearing witness to it. These are the people that bully our people. They bully our people. They make our land. They make our land unbearable. They make our land to look. Name one thing your group has done since it started that is making our homeland safer. Your group has brought only suffering to our people. We gave a lot of money to Carlo. To start with, then I understand that you are really an enemy. You are really an enemy. Jason, what is your name? Jason, what is your name? I think at this point I need to stop. Need to stop responding to you. What is your name? Nobody is Jason King. What is Jason King? What is your name? You gave your money to people. First of all, you called us Igbo. Igbo, I-B-O. It is only a Foolani or Yoruba or Foolani lover that writes Igbo in that manner. You gave your money to Carlo. That is another point. You are an agent of darkness, calling that name Carlo. Now we have Kanu, not Carlo. So you can see now that you have, when you see Biafran people, don't go to put up any lie, so especially when they are on live program, because they will always uncover you. Your real identity will always show. Yes, me, my brother, Femmano de here. Onyoshi. Femmano. The name Carlo. It's not Carlo, it's Kanu. So you can see you are very fake. Your name is fake. The name you called us, you say we are Igbo. We are Igbo. Fake. You called our leader Kanu. You say you gave your money to Carlo. Yes, go and look for Carlo that you gave your money. Our leader Kanu, Nnamdi, Onyendu, Onyoga Drema, never extorted anybody. Our group has brought only safety to our people, and we continue to do that until we finally get our land totally restored from the hand of the enemy where you belong. We are naturally free people. Why do you want to waste your time? Oh, my brother, thank you. Thank you. You know, like as I'm trying to, clear this thing now, there are some other people who don't want to talk that believe in what he's doing. We have given safety to our land. The Christmas packages that they are giving to Benue people, to Plateau State people, to Kwara State people, to Kogi, you see what Christmas package they give to them. On 25th December, on 25th December, they will come, Foolani will come and buy over 280 people. They will go to Plateau State on 1st of January. They buy 415 people. They will. That is how they keep rationing. After every celebration they have, they give them gifts. Has that happened to our land? It will not, because we have a government that is capable. Okay, it's Carlo or Kanu. Where is your branch? Where did you pay this your donation to? Because when our supreme leader was in charge, the DOS were in charge of finances. He never had contact with anything donation. He called for this donation. He never had contact with it. These donations are managed by people. And thank you. If you are real from California group, California has 9 branches. Where in California? Who is your leader? Who is the coordinator in California? In all the video clips we have in California, bring one and tell us the one that your video, your image is, so that from the footage we distinguish and know you were there. When they plant you people to come and paint our struggle and our leader black, you should know it that we have people who are not misguided, who understand, whose brain are intact. No, Sammy. No, the question is not speaking Igbo. Somebody, he just called somebody. He called in one Igbo girl that and this is the kind of people that cannot defend their land, defend their people. That girl now helped him type in this. Check, since we were doing this, he couldn't even call Igbo well. He was calling Igbo. So how come he suddenly now can type Igbo now? Abomani Igbo. Because we are not a majiri. Our brain is good. We are not a majiri. We are not Amajiris. Unanakwege bikono. Unanakwege bikono. Hey. All right. Can I take lectures? There is no day we don't get different lectures. Igbo, they say, the guy is telling us now that Igbo is the tribe. Igbo is the language. That's so funny. That is so funny. My brother, do you know the Biafran alphabet, the one we adopted from Britain? Because this is not the alphabet, you know, ABCDE. Do you know the alphabet? Do you know this alphabet very well? Or let me not even go there. Maybe I will not drive home this point very clearly. How, in what Igbo Bible, or well, how do I, from what Igbo teaching, from what Igbo class do you learn this? That Igbo is the tribe, then Igbo. Let me not waste my time with you. So when somebody is speaking Yoruba language, it will be Yoruba. Then maybe when you talk about the tribe, maybe it becomes, let me help him, it becomes Yoruba. Or, anyways, let me ignore you going forward. Let me ignore you going forward. Fellow Biafrans, we are now telling you that we have come to that point where we must understand that the only option left for us to have our supreme leader released is getting Biafra. Getting Biafra requires that you support in every way possible you can. In any way possible. We need your resources. We need your resources. You can see that today, the legal team, the lobbyist firm, the lobbyist firm are really working. If you want to be having, maybe after, when I'm done with the program, I will post a link. Our Instagram, Telegram link. So with that Telegram link, you will come and see or watch some videos that we are unable to place here to avoid the violations. So you go there and watch it. Just become members. We will be pumping in videos. Become a member of that group. That's our Telegram group. Please, if you hear this program today, make sure you become a member there, especially those who don't belong in any Biafran platform. So I'll be giving you some videos, the ones that we can afford to release for you to see. There are the ones that can only be consumed by people who are inside in those groups alone. So thank you, and remain blessed. Akpan Asoko from Biafran Radical Freedom TV. I remain your own brother doing the good work. We must always try to debunk their lies, and Biafra will come at the end. Nnamdi Kanu must be free. Yes. Share it, please. Don't forget to share. Like this program whenever you see it. Like it. Yes. If you have anything to comment, do. Make sure you like and share. God bless you.